The Armenian genocide is a dark chapter in human history, filled with unimaginable cruelty and suffering. It took place during World War I, from 1915 to 1923, when the Ottoman Empire systematically exterminated the Armenian population. This genocide resulted in the deaths of an estimated 1.5 million Armenians who were primarily Christian. The origins of the Armenian genocide can be traced back to the late 19th century, when tensions between the Christian Armenian population and the Muslim Ottoman Empire began to escalate. The Ottoman Empire, under the Young Turks movement, aimed to create a homogeneous Muslim state and regarded the Armenians as a threat to their vision. In 1915, the Young Turks government initiated a mass deportation and extermination campaign against Armenian population. Armenian intellectuals, political leaders, and professionals were rounded up and executed, leaving the community vulnerable and disoriented. This was followed by the forced relocation of Armenians, where they were marched for miles, subjected to physical and emotional abuse, with little food or water. Many perished along the way. During the forced marches, Armenians were subjected to various forms of cruelty. Women and children were particularly vulnerable to sexual assault and rape, while many others were tortured and executed. Countless pregnant women were bayoneted or had their stomachs ripped open, with infants impaled on bayonets before their dying mothers' eyes. It was a gruesome display of inhumanity. The international community largely turned a blind eye to the Armenian genocide during its occurrence. Although reports of the atrocities reached the global stage, diplomatic efforts to intervene were feeble, and political alliances and economic interests took priority over humanitarian concerns. This lack of action and accountability allowed the genocide to continue for years. The Armenian genocide finally came to an end in 1923, with the collapse of the Ottoman Empire and the emergence of the modern Republic of Turkey. Despite the official denial of the genocide by successive Turkish governments, there's an overwhelming consensus among scholars and historians that it was indeed systematic and deliberate extermination of the Armenian population. The legacy of this cruelty continues to haunt the Armenian people to this day.